Hi, I'm Richard Heinz, and welcome to the fascinating and complex world of training personal protection dogs for the real world. Girl. Good. Perfect.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
There's a lot of issues that go on with trying to keep those drives just right and not kill the passion for protection training with too much pressure. So there's an art that goes on to protection training. There's an art about dog training. And all the dog trainers that I've worked with in the past, when I've been teaching them, I use it frequently, and I will even get made fun of sometimes, because to me, dog training, protection, whatever it is has to do with dog training, it truly is an art when it's done well. There's millions of dog trainers, but there's few artists. And it really takes a lot of psychology, knowing psychology, to balance drives out perfectly well, to get passion, but control at the same time. That's the trick in training, and training well, especially in protection training. And that's where a lot of people fail. You see a lot of dogs, they just go crazy on the leashes, and I do not want that. Only in the beginning stages will I let a dog be doing this on a leash going crazy. From that point after teaching, I want no leash control. And those dogs should know how to balance themselves perfectly. And I'm gonna make sure in the teaching process they understand that without killing their drives. And while doing that, when you're balancing those drives and putting control, I'm gonna make the dog want it even more by putting pressure and controlling themselves. That's when you know you have art, by making more passion in the dog when you restrain them and control them properly, not kill their spirit, their drive to play the game. That is the tricky part and the art in dog training. All right, so these few dogs in the beginning here, I just want to start off with where it all starts. And it all starts in off-leash control. You're going to see here, I was taking my dog Striker, and this was her first time ever off a leash. We were just playing for a few days with getting her off-leash control in the protection scenarios. So right here in this scene, I had just taken the leash off for the first time, and see and expect for her to listen without the leash on and hold herself. So she did a great job for the first time.
Watch. Good girl. Watch. Good girl. What? First. Watch. Good girl. Good girl. Watch. Girl. Okay. Good. Good. Watch. Good girl. Watch. Good girl. Reverse. Good. Watch. Yeah. Good. Ready? Bucking. Straight. House. Watch. Bucking. Okay, ready? Straight. House. Good girl.
All protection training is about self-control. How much self-control does the dog have? If there's lack of self-control, there's lack of training. That's always a training flaw. So always the things I'm going at. How much can this dog take
right there. So you're gonna do watch. And then when you're ready, I'm gonna do bucking.
Now you're going to see Rocco here in the office with his owner. When I come in, I'm trying to put him to the test of breaking. So one of the things in protection training, you need to put the dogs through a heavy evaluation. You want to see a cracking point if there's weakness in them. So when I come in with Rocco here, you're going to see me going through the hallways. I'm going back and forth, and a lot of people are going, what's he doing? Well, I'm taunting him. And I'm taunting him. He doesn't have a leash on. He's supposed to stay right there.
Start.
Unless I go at Sue, then he can come attack. So in this scenario, this is what we call the light switch on, the light switch off. What all dog training revolves around. If the dog is turned on, he goes into action with the watchword. Once I start my pursuit and my agitation, the dog holds unless I touch or owner sends.
Watch out.
What?
But if the dog is shut off, it's off, no matter what. I should be able to go pet the dog with no aggression whatsoever. And this is the game that we call light switch on, light switch off. Now here, this was Striker, me sitting there, and we did a little spoof on YouTube. It was supposed to be a little humorous, but because if a protection dog is trained well, it's supposed to be very simple. There's not supposed to be chaos around a protection dog if it's done well. hey, out, watch, and all that old school stuff. So you see me sitting in the chair reading a magazine, drinking coffee, while Striker's at my side here on her bed.
Now, go.
Now, yes, obviously, when you see the guy break in from behind me, I did not allow her to go. She wanted to and get him at the back door when he came in. But that's not the scenario that I wanted. That's too easy. So I put Striker on the bed next to me as if we had a scenario. Her control, because she knew it was coming too. So I'm putting her to the test of not responding until either I tell her to do it or the hand comes too close to try and attack me. So she's on her bed while I'm reading a magazine, drinking coffee, making her hold that. And then here you see the decoy come in and tries to attack me. And it was simultaneous. I said the word, but she was going anyway because he lifted his arm. So it happened at the same time. So one or the other was going to happen on my word. And because he lifted his arm, she was going to go anyway to try to protect my back. And that's how protection goes.
Fucking! Good girl. Good girl. That's right. Strike, out! Watch. Don't move. If you move, it's gonna be a bad day.
No chaos. I can sit there and read my magazine, drink my coffee if somebody ever broke into my house. I have complete control over her. It's not chaos. I'm not jumping all over. Out, out, no, hey, stay out, right? Nah, I can keep doing it because I know she's fluent. I don't have to get involved. And I even called the police. Hey, he'll be here. No, he's not going anywhere. Where's he gonna go? He moves, I keep sending her, and that's the end of that. He's never getting out of the house. Easy. And I can keep reading my magazine. All right, here in the next scenarios, you're gonna see the next step, which was hold the body, and you're gonna see it by many of the breeds. Hold the body, and everything comes down to timing. Timing is critical to teach these dogs. So they must hold, restrain themselves again, keep in the game, be passionate, but wait for that exact moment. Either the touch or the verbal send.
Good boy. Yes, sir. Good boy. 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 Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Say. Good boy. Say. Out. Out. Here. Watch. Watch.
Shield.
All the way around.
Shield.
A little closer in. Don't hit. A little closer. Circle. Closer. Now. Not there. Whenever you're ready.
Good boy.
Good. Perfect. Yeah, face her. And stay facing her. Stay facing her. Right? Then go to touch Frank. right, good, perfect.
Pass off. Yeah, see him. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Ready? 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 Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Get him. That's it. Good girl. Oh, that's it. Get it.
All right, so next, after we have the body holding, now it's time for the dog to just be able to move with the owner and learn how to hold that body well. Not flying off, flinging all over the place, out of control mentally. So if the owner tries to flee the scene and they turn their back and they walk away, the dog turns and faces the agitator while the owner's walking the other way and protects their back.
Good.
Go for it.
Good. Yes.
Or the owner faces the agitator and the dog goes backwards with them facing. And here, guarding an object. Really, this skill doesn't apply to reality scenarios, but it does teach massive self-control. So we taught the Rottweiler, it's Saint and Max, there's two Rottweilers here that do it, two brothers, to get on the bowl and hold. So when we put them on the bowl, we tell them to get on it, do not come off it, and now that you're on it, protect that bowl with your life. But same rules apply. Don't come off it and charge the person. Don't lose your mind and become over emotional and come off the bowl and go attack. In sport training, it's within a few feet and the dog sees the person coming in and they will go a few feet out and meet them from getting to it. In reality training, if we had dog sitting on something to protect it, we want the public to be able to walk by back and forth and not have to worry about the dog charging because it's too close. So in reality scenario for this, what we taught, the person threatens, and the dog knows because the decoy, but he's holding himself until the decoy goes to actually reach for the object. The dog cannot bite. He must restrain himself. This is the art of self-control.
Pass off.
All right, so right there, because he said pass off, he's not talking. Now, Good. Perfect.
Out! Here! Place! Watch!
One more, he's gonna touch.
Good boy.
Now. Good. Perfect.
Good boy. Good boy.
Same thing with the bicycle.
Bike, give me that bike.
Get away,
Hey,
man.
give me that bike.
Pass off.
Hey, hey.
Get away. Get away. Pass off.
Hey, give me that bike.
Pass off. Pass off. Girl, good girl. Watch him. Watch him.
Go back, go back.
Pass off.
Get it, okay.
You taking it, Frank?
I wasn't.
Now try again. One more time, those are all the way around. All the way, one more time. Good, you can get Frank's back then.
Hey, man, come on. Hey, I'm gonna get that bike. Give me that bike. Give me that bike. I'm gonna get that bike. Ah!
Then it translates here to the same thing, just taking things to a higher level. Owner in the chair. When your dog's turned on, there's an agitator or a threat. The dog has to hold the object, no matter what it takes, to keep that owner safe, but not make a mistake by losing itself and coming too far off and attacking, unless, again, we've told, or there's going to be a touch.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Good. Not better? Not better. It's a lot better. Pass up.
And searching. When we send a dog to search a home, you could be coming home from a walk, you don't know, just in case you sent something or a door is cracked open, you send them in to check themselves. or you think somebody's in one part of the house, they broke in, you send the dog. But this word we're using is a search word. What this means, you go, you search, and you do not bite. You warn us and you tell us that something's there, unless the agitator tries to flee or they try to go after the dog.
Come here! Good boy! Good boy! Rocco, revere! Revere! Good boy! Revere! Rocco, revere! Revere! Good boy!
But in the scenarios, it's called a bark and hold in the training world. In sport world, police work, it's called a bark and hold. Meaning you tell the dog to go search, they go, they find the person, they talk, and they let you know they found somebody without attacking them. But if they try to flee, they're going to get it. And if they go after the dog and try to hit them, they're going to get it. But that's what a bark and hold is. Now in my bark and hold, I want a reality bark and hold, not a sport version bark and hold. In a sport version bark and hold, the dog is sitting right in front of the person and they're barking at him. So if I had a knife or I had a weapon, I could just easily boom if they're that close to me. So we want the dog's feet off. I don't want them sitting right at me in a sport version, because that's not reality and I'm going to get the dog hurt. I can get the dog killed by being right at me like that. So for reality, I do not teach the dog being right here in a sport version. I want them feet off. So you're going to see here in the video, every time these dogs come in, there's a space between the decoy and the dogs for safety purposes for the dog. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. I debated whether or not to put explanations on this video and make it longer than it had to be. But we get a lot of questions about protection training and the realities of it and how complex it really is to teach. It's the art. It really is an art. So I thought I'd give explanations, a little bit of what's happening, what we're trying to do, what we're creating in the dogs. So just some information, but I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, Miami Dog Whisperer.
Girl.
This is how's it going right now?
And if that's the case, then I switch to constant.